Hey y'all, happy Sunday. Cheers. I got a ton of ingredients. I got a cast iron pot behind me. We're going to take it out on the Weber kettle and we're going to cook outside on it. And we're going to make me a, for lack of a better word, a spicy pork and pepper stew. Maybe stew. We'll see how much it reduces. So I got over here, I got about 1.5 tenderloins. I just cut it up in little cubes like. In this bowl here I've got a green pepper, 2 poblano peppers, 1 jalapeno pepper, and 2 onions that I just cut up in a rough chop. You can see it right there. And we're going to need some carrots later on, some mushrooms later on. I got 4 medium-sized Yukon Golds I cut into 8s. We're going to need some salt and pepper and garlic. I got some cumin. Get this Mexican spice that I like so much that Terry's kind enough to get for me. We got some store brand Rotel here. What's this here sauce? A little Brooks ketchup. And some of this Hatch green chili salsa. Did I mention everything? We got some chicken stock.
I think you got everything.
Okay, so what we're going to do first is put some salt on our pig. And I'm going to need olive oil, but I'll take that outside when I take the pan up there. Salt my pig. And I'm hoping to get all this done before dark. We're in a, well, for us here in November, what you call a heat wave right now. It's been like in the upper 70s and 80s all week. So, what am I making? A spicy dinner. Go figure. So, I want to get this perfected before winter time in case it's any good.
I want some.
Yeah, I know. And this is going to be way too spicy for probably anybody around here but me. And we'll put some garlic on there. And a little bit of cumin. And we'll come back and adjust the flavors later if we need to. But if I got it right, we won't need to. And this little spice here, Terry gets me up in Nashville, Indiana. It's from the Nashville Spice Company. And you can find them online. They got a whole line of spices and stuff, and this is by far my favorite.
They have marinades and spices.
Yeah, they got all kinds of junk up there. But by far, this is my favorite. And anything Mexican that I do in this house, it's going to have this on it.
Better thanks Andy for going up there.
Yeah, I'm lucky because Terry's sister goes up to Nashville quite a bit, so I don't have to order it online. So, let me get some oil in my pot, get that out there on the grill, get it hot. I am going to use a little bit of apple chips today for this. So, when my pot gets hot with the oil, and we'll come back and show you what we're doing. Okay, I'm going to put this on. It probably ain't hot enough, but that temperature is going to keep rising, so. Ain't as hot as I wanted, but we'll live with it. It'll get hot. So, let me put this in here, get a good sear on it, and then we'll come back and show you what we do next. So, you can just feel how warm it is out here. Show them the sky, Terry. They'll be able to feel the warmth.
It's blue.
So, put some of these extra spices in there. Alright, let me get this thing going. We'll be back in a few. Okay, you see I got my meat seared up. So, I'm going to take it off and put it in this pan here. And my bowl of vegetables, I put some olive oil and salt and pepper on there. And you can see the bottom of the pot here. We're getting some good fond developing. Of course, a lot of that will release after I put these vegetables in. There'll just be more flavor. So we'll let these cook down for a bit and then we'll come back.
The meat smells good.
Yeah, it does. Okay, you see we got some good color coming up here. And we got a good part of that fond released in the bottom. So now we're going to add our diced tomatoes and green chilies in here. I'm going to let this cook for, I don't know, 5-8 minutes, something like that. And when I decided it's cooked enough, then we'll come back and show you what we do next. So, let this go for a few minutes and then we'll be back. Ready? Okay, you can see this is tomatoes are cooked down. I'm going to take this salsa here and I'm going to put a couple tablespoons of that in there. It's got a little bit of heat to it. And I'll do this without dropping everything. Well, there goes the spoon. Good thing I'm done with it. And so, what's this here sauce? And some of my trusty Brooks ketchup. This is really good for adding body to a sauce, to a stew. And it's got a little sweetness to it. This is a good mix. I'm going to put my meat back in here. I'm going to move this off the coals and let it cook indirect. I don't know, maybe 3 or 4 minutes. And then I'm going to come back and I'm going to put a box of chicken stock in there. I'll tell you what, I'll just go do that now. So, I'm going to go get a box of chicken stock and put that in here now. And then I'm going to move it off the coals. And after that cooks for a while, we'll come back and put some potatoes and carrots in here. So, you're up to you know what I'm doing now. I'm going to get a box of chicken stock and put it in here. So, we'll be back later. Okay, we're running at 350. And I've got this set over here on the indirect side. And you can see it's bubbling away. So I may need to add another thing of beef or chicken stock, I don't know. I got my potatoes in here, and this is about probably 1/4 of a bag of that carrots, so 1/4 of a pound. I'm not a big carrot fan, so I saved those so I can cook them for Terry through the week. Oh, yeah, that might be enough liquid, we'll see. And yeah, I do have a lid for this pot, but I'm not using it because I want some of the smoke flavor from the grill on here.
That thing's going to be heavy carrying in the house, you know that, don't you?
Yeah, I know. I'll hold the door for you while you bring it in.
I don't think so.
Yeah. So, this is probably going to take about an hour, I'm going to say. We'll see. We'll be back when it's done. That's what I ended up with, y'all. It's reduced down quite a bit. I just took it off the grill. I'm just going to let it sit here for about 20 minutes. Then I'll make me a bowl of it and come back and give it a taste and let you know what I think. I will tell you, I haven't tasted this at all yet, so I haven't checked my seasonings. with what I put in it to begin with. I think I'm going to be right on. So we'll see. So we'll let this sit for about 20 minutes and then come back, dish this up a bowl and see what happens. Be back in a few. Alright, that's what I ended up with. You see, it's kind of thick. It, of course, it had set up to rest away overnight, but Tara did taste the broth a while ago. She said it wasn't real spicy, so how do I get all them carrots in here?
You put them in there?
Get rid of them carrots. I'm not a carrot person. I look like a friggin' rabbit.
Well, why'd you put them in there if you don't need them?
Because you need the sweetness from them. I'll leave them 2 little ones in there. Yeah, just for the sweetness. And let's see what we got here. Not near as spicy as I thought it'd be. Man, it's got great flavor though. It's got great flavor. I outdid myself again. I ain't kidding, this has got really good flavor. Hope I can duplicate this. Wish it was a little spicier, but got a little jalapeno there. That's what we did today, man. Y'all have a good one. We'll be back next time. Cheers.